Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Terra Luna. Terra Luna, quite an exciting chart, doing completely different things than many other cryptocurrencies, and also a completely different chart and Elliott wave count, really. So really exciting, really interesting. What we have completed here recently was that wave 4. I did think it could come down once more lower because it really only touched that target area here of that wave 4, but clearly it didn't. It then came higher. And by the way, for these target areas, which normally highlight basically the space between oftentimes two Fibonacci levels, for example, for a retracement, what I normally do, in this case, I didn't do it, but what I normally do, if I have a certain level, like in this case, 81.59, the 38.2% Fib level, where normally a wave 4 retraces down to, I would normally set a buy order a little bit higher because sometimes it doesn't quite reach the area. Yeah. Same with profit taking. If I have a Fib level where I think we're going to reach, I would normally take profits slightly before that. That is also what many professional investors do, because it is just sometimes we don't quite get there, and it would be a shame to miss a basically a profit order or a take profit order just because a few cents of price difference. So yeah, that's just a side note here. So where are we heading here with Terra Luna in terms of the Elliott wave count? We completed here an impulse. Yeah, so we made our first wave 1, 2 down here beginning of February. Then within that wave 3 here, we completed another impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because a wave 3 consists again of 5 waves. Back then we talked about these patterns here and the potential breakout of that descending wedge. That all worked out. Here I became a bit skeptical, and also that was, I think, a good call because we didn't really move higher. Yeah, so we broke down to a wave 4, found then support at this wave 4. And what is the next step of that wave 4? Well, we're going to head into the wave 5. That is at least what should happen and what the chart needs to prove now, because only when this scenario is fulfilled, then we can also think about the next step, and that would then be another entry point, and I get to that in a minute. So I had a few questions in the last video in terms of where does this position Terra Luna in terms of the longer term wave count? Well, and I can tell you that in my opinion, what we see here, this wave 5 completes a higher degree wave 1. So let me just put that on the chart. So it is pretty much, we keep very much in the beginning, and it if this is working out, that would be fantastic, not only for everybody who's already in Terra Luna, but also for anybody who's looking for an entry point, because I don't suggest to buy in here. I would suggest after this, after a completion of a wave 5, yeah, then what normally comes is an ABC correction. So what you can expect if we really reach this area, and I hope we will, that would be between $121 and $142. That is where I see this wave 5 or this wave 1 complete. Then we can expect a correction. But it first needs to get there. And I'm a bit skeptical, because what is forming here, it's not really impulsive. So I'm a bit skeptical about this, because what we would need to see here after the wave 4, which was a clearly 3-wave structure, what we currently see also looks very much 3-wave like. Yeah, so clearly A, B, C like, and that is of course not impulsive, and I'm skeptical. Why? So if you want to label that here, let's say as a wave 1, as a wave 2, then this would need to be the wave 3. Maybe that was the wave 4, and then we come in that wave 5, and that would complete again that 5th wave, because a 5th wave also has 5 waves. The problem with that is so the message here is be careful. Okay, the message is be careful now. What I personally would like to do because it's hard-earned money here what we invest here. What I would want to see is this work out, because then we can be more certain about where the price is going to head next. Because at the moment, as I said, this looks very much 3-wave like, and the problem is, so the problem here, is that if I take the Fib extension tool, I don't even reach that 1.618 Fib extension level, So you can see where the 1.618 Fib extension level would be. That would be at $113 US. we're not there. And in a wave 3, you would need to get there at a minimum. Yeah, you would need to get there. So it needs to push. If it doesn't push, it will probably lose it, and we're going to see lower prices for Terra Luna. That's the message here. It's just be careful at the moment. But I would love that price to reach that level, and if it does, because this would be a wave 1, then we can expect in a second wave the price to drop into the region of, yeah, let's say 62 to 81, yeah, $81. And in here, that would be a fantastic entry point again for Terra Luna, because after that, we could expect a wave 3, and that can take us again much higher. So that's what I'm looking here at the moment. Primarily, I would expect the price to reach that area as indicated here on the chart. But if it fails to push here very, very soon higher, I'm really getting a bit skeptical, and it will probably roll over. So it really needs to prove now that this here is going to become a 5-wave structure and that it can push higher into that region here. It will then come down in an ABC. So we get the confirmation here of this wave count if it can really reach that area. It would be expected at the moment, but as I said, this looks very much like a 3-wave structure, which would not be impulsive. So it really needs to prove it can do it. And then I would now wait until we can re-enter here. That would be a fantastic entry point, and I will make you aware as soon as we get close to that, or as soon as we get there. Yeah, that's my view here on Terra Luna. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.